Hey everyone, Mosh here again. You know, when I was a child, what I really loved were fairy tales. I always had a great appreciation for stories, and I still have a great appreciation for stories. And you know who also has a great appreciation for fairy tales? The Mage Company! Yeah. 12 Realms is actually the first Kickstarter I backed. No, that was a lie. It was the first Kickstarter that was actually delivered. The first Kickstarter I backed was the Double Fine adventure game. But that's not important right now. Important is the fact that I have the 12 Realms game here. I got the German version because I have some German friends who don't speak English very well. Let's open it up and see what's inside. So, first thing I notice, this is a far thicker plastic than is usually used. I don't know if that's relevant or anything, it's just something I noticed. Let's open it up and have a look. 12 Realms by Ignacio Cora, or however this name is pronounced. We have, Okay, I got this. This is the instruction booklet. When I removed the instruction booklet, this is what I saw. Yeah, okay. So we have some minis with bases. The bases aren't really all that great. We're gonna take a closer look at those in a bit. Now let's lift this up. I wonder how many people didn't think of that. Probably no one. Here we have the character sheets. Let's open it up. This is Joan of Arc. They're okay, but they're kinda flimsy. I would have preferred them a little sturdier, but I guess you can play with them. I wouldn't necessarily use this with little children. The two sides seem to be the same thing. So I'm not entirely sure what to think of this yet. We have the Kickstarter exclusive gold coins. Let's open those up. Now these feel sturdy. Okay, these are very plasticky. That may be because they are plastic and they are... Man, they are really sturdy. These are some great gold coins. They have the same print on both sides, so you can't flip them, to make a difficult decision in your life. I think there are worse fates. What have we here? These are black cylinders. Black cylinders. Here we are. I suppose they are stolen from some kind of Euro game. We'll see. I don't know what this is. Wooden cylinders. Putting those away. Then we have cards. Oh, what's this? I found something. I think these are the building markers. One of them broke off already. This is sturdy cardboard. This is better. Okay, these are very tiny, so probably hard to see. These seem to be the building markers. These are of an okay quality. This may be the same cardboard and just doesn't bend as much because, you know, it's tinier, but who knows. Then we have 2 dice. Custom dice. This one goes from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, this is just a regular 6-sided die. And we have a custom die with different symbols on it. We have a heart, a book, a slightly off-center star, a gold coin, a wing, and the sword. And of course now I notice that I was holding it very stupidly. You'll just have to deal with it. This die looks a little... It has some kind of stuff on it. I don't know if that's supposed to be. I'm holding this up to the camera. Focus on this. You see, this has some kind of corona. I don't know if this is supposed to be there, but I guess I'll live. Then we have the cardboard for the antagonists. This is... I'm pretty sure they use the same cardboard for everything. The first thing I noticed is they're pretty shiny. I don't know why I noticed this. The pictures are nice, and yeah, that looks good. Some invaders, same cardboard as before. I'm just gonna punch one of those out. I'm gonna punch out the Mouse King. Yep, same cardboard as the others, but that's okay. It doesn't bend, yeah, that's okay. That's good. Okay, we have the cards. We're going to take a look at the cards later. We have smaller cards. We have these tokens. Same tokens as here, same kind of paper. Talent cardboard thingies. This is probably the same. Whoops, punched one out. Can't deal with it. I don't know what this is, but then again I haven't read the rules yet because I just unpacked this. Okay, and now we have... let's get rid of this for a second. These are the game boards. So we have some kind of... I don't know, I'm gonna call this the Fairy Woods. This is obviously Pirate Island. It has bones. Let's call it Bone Island. This is a Japanese-style flower thingy, and this is the wrong way around. I suppose this is some kind of ice thing, which is probably the abode of the Snow Queen. Now here's one thing I'd like to say. These are 4 realms, not 12. I suppose I'll live. So, let's have a closer look at the miniatures. And here we are again. So, let's have a closer look at the cards. Let's start with the small cards. We have here the Berserker's Axe, the Crystal Chalice. These cards are really flimsy. They are not thick at all. But on the other hand, I'm pretty sure they're laminated, and they snap back quickly if I bend them. However, I don't want to bend them too much, because I still don't want to damage them. I think this is something which could potentially be improved, but I don't know how much abuse they're gonna take during the game yet. So, yeah, they're okay, but... kind of flimsy. Now we have the bigger cards, the regular sized cards, I'd say. This is an antique mask. Same card problem. These feel really, really flimsy. I don't know. I'm not all that happy with those. They also... I don't know, the finish isn't all that nice either. They feel very, very smooth. I like a little grip in my cards. I'm not quite happy with those. I think they should be at least a little thicker. Not by much, just a little. But let's get into the miniatures, and here they are. Let's see. We have D'Artagnan, who for some reason is a cat, but why not? I think it's D'Artagnan. Another thing I don't really like. The miniatures. This is really, really soft resin. This is really hard to paint, guys. I like it when my miniatures are painted, and I love painting miniatures, but this won't hold color very well. The detail is okay, I would say. But yeah, and I don't know. I mean, it's not a miniature game as such, but yeah, that's how it is. What you may have noticed is he has no base. The bases are right here. They too are very soft resin. And he doesn't even fit on this. We have larger bases too. Okay, he fits on those. I'm not happy with it, guys. This is not something I don't know. This is not nice. And those are stuck together, actually. Okay. They bend really easily. I don't know. Let's see what we have here. I think that's the Sugar Plum Fairy. And she has some kind of bendy wand thingy going on here. This is really thin, so yeah, this is really, really bendy. We have the Nutcracker. Again, very bendy everywhere, very soft. We have a bunny! Yay! This is, I suppose that's Little Red Riding Hood. This seems to be Snow White with a protrusion. I think this is a bunny no bunny protrusion. I don't know what goes in here, but let's just say that she has a protrusion in her dress. So then we have, I think that's supposed to be Joan of Arc. And Robin Hood, another feline. This, oh man. First of all, there's some flesh on it. I'll remove that later. And it's, oh man, that is so soft. I was really looking forward to paint those, but I'm pretty sure they won't hold paint. And the last one, this, I think, is Siegfried. Actually, one of the sturdier ones, except for his cloak. Yeah, guys, I'm not really happy with those. Then we have, I don't know, it's probably a castle. It's not quite straight, and it has a huge mold line running around right here. You can easily see this. They all do. Well, I've seen better miniatures. But then again, I haven't bought a miniature game, have I? Well, speaking of miniatures, I have more. It's the Kickstarter edition, and I got all the Kickstarter boni. Let's look at the buildings. Okay, these are pretty massive. Okay, this looks pretty good. It has, well, more flesh, which I suppose happens. But those don't bend as easily just because they have a lot more mass to them. Yep, and we have, I think that's an inn with a, well, kind of bendy right here, but that happens. Yeah. I don't know. Better, but still not convinced. More miniatures, because Kickstarter and stuff, stretch goals and everything. The Dark Lords. Let's have a look. That's actually interesting, the way they packed them. So what do we have here? We have some kind of Japanese villain. I don't know.
there is a discoloration on her chest. I don't think that's a huge problem, I just noticed that. Also, incredibly bendy. We have Fire Cat, another Asian style thingy, and I'm pretty sure this one will snap off. We have a pirate. I like pirates. I don't know, who is this? Edward Teach, maybe? I don't know. He has a huge mold line over his arm, which can be fixed, but let's face it, not the best thing to do. The mold line keeps going down here. Oh well. Very bendy again, due to the mass, somewhat better than the heroes. This is the Monkey Pirate King, I don't know. Bendy tail, everything's bendy. Titania, the fairy. The wings are actually sturdier than I imagined them to be. On the other hand, her scepter is not. The Snow Queen, which fell down. It's, once again, the bendy problem with the arm. Then we have a Mouse King with a very bendy tail, a very bendy scepter. The fur is actually done quite well. Focus on it, please. It has a nice texture to it. And we have the last one, von Rotbart. Focus. He has similar texture, which is only ruined by the mold line running through his neck. Focus on it, please. Once again, bases to glue them on. Those are not great miniatures. I've seen far better, and seriously, I wouldn't recommend picking them up for new adopters. So what else do we have? We have more Kickstarter exclusive. We have this, an inn and a guild thief. We have, I think that's the additional invaders pack. And we have yet more cardboard tokens.
Well, what do I think of the components? Not too impressed, to be honest. The cards are very, very flimsy, very thin. The miniatures are a very soft resin, very hard to paint, this kind of resin. And it's very bendy, it won't break easily, but I kinda bought it to paint it. So that's not all that nice. It's pretty bendy, it's yeah, it's not the best thing to use if you just throw it in there, because it's gonna get squashed and then it will keep the form. You'll have to be careful with those things. The cardboard, that's okay. And the plastic coins, I like the plastic coins. Those were really good quality. Now, just because I didn't like the components, of course that doesn't mean that the game isn't good. I haven't played it yet, and let's face it, this is about the gameplay and not about me wanting to paint miniatures. So, I'll have a few goes at the game, and I'll put up a review when I've played it a little. See you!